Hello and welcome. This Rising Dawn 144. Doing a collective message. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Hope all is well. Does the collective need to hear? Does the collective need to know? Show collective what is hidden. Thank you. All right, let's get into it. Does the collective need to know? Okay. Right off the bat, can we talk? A confession. Three's a crowd. Okay. So what's the energy around this? What? Romantic gesture, true love, soulmates, past life. All right. Someone thinks they're in love, but there's a confession. What's crossing this energy? Celebrating and dating. So what's this? Three's a crowd. Someone dreaming big. Thought the grass was greener, maybe. What's this romantic gesture? True love. Eyes are mesmerized, but it's an illusion. Oh, my, my, my. Okay, so someone got tricked. What's this dream big? Spiritual awakening, intuition. Okay. What's the confession about? Way too many. What's this confession? Anger, arguments, and conflict. What's the conflict? Three's crowd. Conflict. It's about to pay off. Distant travel. Masculine energy. Okay, so while you were going through a spiritual awakening, I believe this is your energy. Dreaming big. Then here comes this confession that the reason that you were arguing and there was so much conflict is because there was a third party. And it has to do with this masculine energy. They thought it was going to pay off. Thought they were going to have an adventure, travel, distance. This is like somebody put up an illusion to get your partner, this masculine energy's attention. What's the foundation of the situation? Take time, rest, and relax. Okay, well, kind of hard to do with all this. Making a choice. All right, well, what's the choice about? Distance, travel, and adventure. You were, it says take time, rest, and relax, but you were going through a major spiritual awakening. And while you were doing that, they made a choice to go after something else. It's this celebration in dating. Things are falling apart. Change, endings, rebuild. Lesson learned. Oh, this was a lesson. This was a lesson for them, and now everything's going to fall apart, or everything is falling apart. It was all based off of an illusion. What's the crowning energy? Expect changes. What are these changes? Feminine energy. I swear one flip. What's this feminine energy? Overwhelmed, boundaries, retreat. I need space. Yeah, when you get this confession, lesson learned, you're expect changes is in the autumn, but you're putting up your boundaries. The feminine energy, which is who I believe I'm talking to, is putting up boundaries because this is not okay. You're going through a major transition, spiritual awakening, trying to follow your intuition, but at the same time, we know how that dark night of the soul works. You need time to take care of you. You need time to rest and relax and rebuild yourself. It's a major transformation. And on the outside, people are just seeing you laid back off in the corner on the couch, and your happy little own world. They don't realize the major things that are happening inside of you. So this person didn't stand by you. They didn't even discuss this with you. They had to confess. They didn't discuss it with you. They had to confess that they had done it. They had made this choice. It's a past energy. Days, weeks. April 15th could mean something. Tell me about this days and weeks. For a karmic cycle, repetition, soul lesson, and closure. That's what this awakening you were going through. Soul lessons. You were working on yourself, planning on how you were going to, evolve, and what needs to change and what needs cut out. So you're doing all this work and they're just looking for adventure. Fake love, illusions. What's the near future of this situation? That's crazy. Hot and cold, time to celebrate. Oh, there's another one. Frozen out in the cold. They're out in the cold. And you are celebrating. I guess they made that decision for you. I mean, maybe this was one of the things, one of the soul lessons that you thought you needed to close out anyways. So the universe was like, okay, I'm going to give this person these options. And if they choose it, then, it's kind of like drawing the line in the sand. Like if they choose to step out when you were going through this major transformation, just causing conflicts and arguments with you, which is what you did not need while you went through this process. They weren't understanding you. They didn't want to understand you. It looks like they're only worried about them. Jeez. All right, so how does collective see themselves in this situation? Wishes coming true. Okay, so this is a wish come true that the truth comes out about this. Look closely, it's within you. Everything's within you. That could be the major realization through your spiritual awakening. Taking a gamble. It's just taking a gamble on a happily ever after. Oh, okay. You realize that you don't need anyone else to make your dreams come true, to give you your happily ever after. You don't need a partner. You don't need, somebody causing conflicts and arguments with you. But even without that, you don't need anybody else. It's within you. you create your own happiness with your vibration. Your happily ever after is within you. Like the good book says, heaven is within you. How is it that the collective is seen by the others? Reconciliation, new love. What's this new love? Luck is on your side. Good news. Changes are ahead. Time for a new direction. A new love, and I think that new love is you. I think you're taking all this energy and you're loving yourself, because that is what makes you happy. That is where your happiness is. What's hopes and fears? Justice. Decisions, legal matters, and then having support of friends, having fun, celebrating this decision, this justice. That's that good news. So it looks like you're keeping the friends. Sorry, what's the outcome? Blocks and obstacles, gaslighting, denial, mind games, emotional control. That's what they were doing. They're trying to block your transformation. Let's see, what's the blocks, obstacles? But you got clarity, change perspective on this. This transformation opened your eyes, and you were just, oh. When I said that, I looked at this, eyes mesmerized. You're also realizing that what you thought you had with this person was just based off of illusions. It was gaslighting. They were mirroring to you, which this fake illusions is a big mirror. They're mirroring to you what they knew. They studied you, so they knew what you wanted to see. They knew the person and how they needed to act for you to, think this is true love or whatever. So not only, that's funny, because they had you under this illusion that that's what they are, and then they stepped out with this third party, and now they're realizing that that was an illusion. So they fell for the same trap that they set for you. Idiots. Confusion and turmoil. Yeah, you're seeing the patterns now. That's the outcome, as you have clarity on where all this conflict was coming from. Wow. Heartbroken, grief, shock, emotional pain, regret, sadness, guilt, magic and manifestation, healing and self-care, change of work, your calling. Masculine energy is blocked. You're not talking to them, or you're not going to talk to them, because new doors are opening for you. It's about to pay off all the toxic behavior you had to deal with, the control, the manipulation, the obsession. Yeah, you were the peanut butter to my jelly, gaslighting crap. You're moving on. That's closure. That's closure. You now see. Joke's on them. Incoming messages. They're sorry. They're sorry. They feel sorry. They didn't follow the signs and synchronicities. They didn't even stand by your side. Yeah, you're releasing it. You've realized it. Jesus. Okay. Well, let's see what the other cards have to say. I love these cards. They're like little soap operas. Okay, so you've gone through a spiritual awakening, and with that, a whole bunch of truth has came out. They have to confess, because you know. They know that you know. They don't know how you know, but they know that you know. Show me what collective needs to hear. No, divine timing rolling right on out. Yeah, this was all divine timing. These cards are going crazy. It's like they want to talk. There you go. Show me what collective needs to know. What is hidden? What's the truth? What is it that they cannot see? What is it that they need to know? Show me clearly, show me truly. All right. What's going on? Okay, firm, you're wide awake, you're clean, you're making a decision. What's energy around this decision? Messages, communication. Okay, firm communication is where you're standing. What's the crossing energy? Uninvited guests, a surprise, an accident, big change, moment of decision. I'm feeling like this is you're letting others know decisions made. There's no reason to stop by. There's no reason to come by and talk. There's no reason to communicate. Don't be sending me messages. No, you're wide awake, you're clean, you've made a decision, you're standing by it, and you're allowing everybody to know it. What's the foundation of this? Talent, born with features. Tell me about this talent. Divine intervention. Talent to call in divine intervention. This is karma. This is you making a judgment call, and the divine is working with you. That is what's opened up with this spiritual awakening. You have the power. You've realized that you have the power. Tell me about this divine intervention and talent. Transformation. Evolution. Okay. Well, they really messed up. You're not one to mess with. What's the crowning energy? Home. Where you belong. Your refuge, your haven, your safe place. All right, tell me about the home. Commitment, an oath and an agreement, pledge and promise. And I believe this to yourself and with spirit. A commitment to yourself. You're not going to allow illusions into your world anymore. You'll sit at home with your feet kicked up and be happy all by yourself. Tell me what the past energy is about this decision. Oh, reconcile. Repairing, cure, understanding, concession. Yeah, nope, you're not doing that. Tell me about the reconcile. They want to reconcile. That's probably why they confessed to you. They knew that you knew, so they had to. Silence. Yeah, you're not. You went silent on them. You slammed that door. What's the near future of this situation? Nope, don't even stop by. Third party is the future? What? What's this affair? Solidification, a cool down, a pause. What's this pause with the third party? Miracle, dreams come true, getting what you want. Well, if that's what they wanted, that's what they get, right? They get the same illusions that they were casting on you. Funny how that works out. Tell me, I need more information. This third party, ooh, the law. All right. Lawyer, judge, police. They did something. What did this third party do? Trying to make their dreams come true. What's this? Okay, what's this firm? What's the wide awake decision? Oh, the back and forth crap. Unfinished business. No. You, you yeah, like I said, you shut that down quick. You made your decision, slam the door, you're keeping silent, you're not reconciling, you're communicating this. Anyone that's with this fuck shit, you're not communicating with them. Period. You see it. You see it now. The illusions are clear to you. How is it the collective feels in this situation? Running away, and this is it's a street. It says street circulation exhibit, but I see that as exposure. Like everybody sees, you're out on display. You feel embarrassed that you fell for these illusions. Either that or they're running away. Let's see, because they're being exposed with this law. But I asked how you were feeling. Exposed. You feel exposed. Tell me about this runaway. Whoa. Divine timing and letting go, surrendering, open, give up, and release. Oh, getting away from this. Yeah. You're getting away from this shit. How is it the others see the collective? Independent, free, lead, initiative. Tell me about this independent. From torment. You're free. From bondage, torment, depression, anxiety, you're free of it. You've transformed. I don't think they understand that. What's the hopes and fears? Forgotten person, core past old friend. Okay, tell me about this forgotten person. A lost loved one, memories, an elder. This lost loved one, forgotten person, a mystery. Something that's unknown, and an illusion about a past person that you loved. And the memories you had together, it was all an illusion. That's why you feel exposed. What's the outcome? What's the outcome of the situation? Divine timing. This is the third time it's came out. Okay, divine timing. We know it's all divine timing. We want info. It says just wait. It's not over. Just wait, it's not over. Something about this illusion and the law. Miss you. Miss, wait, and eager. Tell me about the unfinished business. Ascending. A level up, a promotion in progress. Oh shit. When you get through this, you're going up another level. You're ascending. You're making progress. Divine is on your side. Divine intervention, divine timing. I mean, this year foundation, divine intervention came in because you called it in. Miss you, soul, isolation, independent, alone, crime. And now it's the end. There's no people, trash, a breakup. Wow. Somebody messed up. All right, I'm just going to clarify with these cards. All right, clarify this firm. What's this wide awake, clean, decisive firm? False person. Yep. Talking about the messages. Yeah, you see it. You can see them a mile away now. Mature woman. Messages from a mature woman about this false person. Talking about the mature woman. Privileged lady. Okay. Give me one more on this false person. That privileged lady, I'm getting like gold digger vibes. Toil and labor. Working hard to be a privileged lady. Yeah, they're out for something. They think that they're getting something. What's this uninvited guest? Message of concern. Talking about this message of concern. Expecting sudden wealth. They put in a lot, this privileged lady put in a lot of work. I believe that's the false person because they're expecting sudden wealth. It's something that they did. Tell me about the talent, divine intervention and talent. Occupation. Tell me about this occupation. It's the pathway. You have a talent to open the pathway. What's this divine intervention? You're meant to go down this path, so they can't block it, is what I'm getting. They can't. This is your divine path, and they can't stop it. Marriage, but that's also a contract. So this is karma, divine intervention about a contract. Talking about this marriage. Courtship. What's this change? A gift, transformation, and a gift. It's an occupation and pathway. Distant horizons. You have a talent to build and follow your path just naturally. And you're receiving a gift. They're very whoever's in this courtship, this marriage is very interested in this gift. Talking about the home and the commitment. Coffin and an unexpected income. So someone made an oath or an agreement, a promise, because they wanted this unexpected income to either, this coffin is with the home. So either have you out of your home, out of where you belong, or losing, your life. They're getting paid. That could be why the law is here. Tell me about this reconcile and silent. You followed your intuition on that. You slamming the door in their face could have saved your life. Or your home. Change. Yeah. It's a change. Tell me about this miracle, the law. What is this? Courthouse. Concern about a courthouse. There's a case. Something this third party has done. There's a case going on, and they're waiting for the solidification of all the facts. And this is your dreams come true because they were paid to do something to you. They wanted your gifts, your natural born gifts. But you can't steal someone else's talents. You gotta earn that crap. You gotta like build your own talents. If you want to do something, learn how to do it. Okay, so tell me about the concern of the courthouse. They know it. They know that they're under investigation or something because they're concerned. A community. Okay, so that could be a family. A community. Why is the community concerned? Don't tell me a whole family was involved in this. A main female in this community in courthouse. What's this main female? A house. Oh, look at that. Lovers in a house. She got with somebody, maybe your counterpart, expecting to get your house. Get a house. Who's this mature woman? The mature woman's in despair over a privilege, or maybe the mature woman is a privileged lady. What's this despair and privileged lady? High honor. The privileged lady is in despair because this mature woman is getting high honors. They worked very hard to take this. But you going through your transformation, being wide awake and seeing this and following your intuition, seeing what they're doing, you're able, slamming this door in their face was the best thing you could do. It stopped their plans. They can't get this gift now. Let's just run away in the street. So these were like family members. Well, whoever was messing with your counterpart. But a community, oh, look at that. Imprisonment. They're running away because they're being exposed. They're going to prison. Bad health. Or bad health. If you've been sick, if you got a sickness out of nowhere, I'm just saying, what's this lead in torment? Being free of this torment. Sudden wealth. Talking about the sudden wealth. Whoa. What's a sudden wealth? A message and expectation. Now they're in the torment that they wished for you. Okay, yeah, we knew that. So what's the mystery? What's this mystery? About a child. Okay. Some type of illusion. A mystery about a child, lost loved ones, a forgotten person. Talking about this child. Official person. Putting up an illusion that they're the official person for this child so that they can get this sudden wealth. How do they get that with the child? Okay, well, what's the outcome? What's this unfinished business and ascending, level up, promotion, adjudication? Okay, so the court's go in your favor. What's the child? Lovers. These lovers. Did this false person start an affair with your counterpart to take a child from you? Message of concern. What's this? From a wealthy man. That could be a lawyer. Because this privileged lady that's in despair got a message of concern about a lawyer because there's a court case or there's an investigation going on. Courthouse, adjudication, wealthy man, lawyer. So there's great fortune. This main male is in poverty because they left, and now all they can do is think about you and the memories in the home. Mature man, thief of a house. So the mature man is the counterpart to that mature woman. That's who is getting tricked for a great fortune. The one that's under investigation is this main female, though. The person that wants to be the main female within a community. Talk about the main female. Poverty. Yeah, after this court case, yeah, they're in poverty. They're imprisoned. They wanted bad health for you. They wanted your home. They wanted your children. They're a thief. They wanted you sick so they could take your stuff. What kind of sick mind is that? Wow. I want to know what that gift is. What's this gift? Oh, you know what? That's a transformation card, but it's also the newborn card. They thought that if they get in a relationship with your counterpart, they can get, maybe the child's a newborn. This false person has done this before. This is like an occupation for them. Because if they get this person to marry them, they get everything that's theirs. But that's not going through. Yeah, this is a messy situation. So stay on top of your intuition. If you feel something, follow that feeling, because that is literally saving your life and probably your children's, saving your home. Your counterpart is the one who opened the door for this person to come into your world and do this, because they were too weak to stand by you while you were going through your transformations. They took it personally that you had to have alone time. They took it personally and they said, okay, well, that's fine. I'll make a choice and jump the fence because it looks greener over there. And that, them making that decision literally could have destroyed every single thing that you care about: your home, your children, your family, your health. Wow. So if this is going on, wow, you're clear. Shutting that door and staying in silence is the best thing you can do. Pay attention, eyes open, ears open. Pay attention, because Whatever they've done, the authorities are onto them. This isn't going to happen. What they plan is not going to happen. That's why they're in despair. All this work that they did, toil and labor, all this work they did not work. You came out stronger. You're stronger without that counterpart because that was your weak link. And you knew that. We found that out in the first spread. So, ay. I'm going to leave that there. Keep doing you. Worry about you. Don't worry about these. I'm going to watch my language. Just take care of you, okay? Until next time, guys. I'll catch you on the flip side.